Hey everybody, and welcome to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today, we're taking a look at one of the most beautiful, hand-drawn graphics, high-definition indie puzzle platformers I've had the pleasure of playing in... I can't even remember when. This game came with the Humble Indie Bundle, and unfortunately, by the time this video is uploaded, the Humble Indie Bundle is going to be done, but hopefully you have bought into it by now. You had... 2 weeks to jump on that train, and it is very, very worth it with, the 6 games or 7 games you got and the movie you got for, like, $6. If you paid under $6, you still got, like, 3 or 4 games. Really, really no reason not to jump into it. And like I said, this was one of the games that came with it. And this is Snapshot. Snapshot is by Retro Effect, and like I said, it is... as you could just look at it and see, it's absolutely beautiful. They've done a phenomenal job with the graphics. Now, every indie puzzle platformer, or I should say every puzzle platformer in general, has a very unique mechanic that goes along with it. For example, Perspective has that first-person camera changing angle that allows you to solve puzzles in unique and fun ways. Closure has that whole light mechanic where you move like a bauble of light, and the only thing that exists in the level is everything that's lit up by light. Everything else doesn't exist, and you can fall to your doom for it. So what is Snapshots? Well, let's jump into a level and I'll show it off, and I'll talk a little bit about what I like about it, what I don't like about it, the unique implications it can have, and what I could see as potentially the barring effects of this particular mechanic are. So let's head into level 4. There are about a little over 100 levels in the game itself, and that itself is worth it. Now, the price of admission for this game, if you didn't get it with the Humble Bundle, is $10 normally on Steam. During the holiday sale, if this gets to go up before the holiday sale, is $5, so 50% off. Worth every penny, in my opinion. So, as you can see, we have a little cursor here, and our cursor is like a little frame. So, Snapshot, being implied that it is a camera effect, is exactly what the mechanic is. It's kind of weird sounding, I know. So, let's get into it a little bit. So, the unique mechanic is taking pictures and removing parts of a level, or at least objects within a level, and moving them. So, for instance, there's these stars above these deadly spikes. How do we get to it? Well, we have a little square crate right here, and you move your little camera cursor over it, and you click, and you take a picture of it. What happens? It becomes a photo, and it disappears from the world. Now I can move the camera over where I want it, right-click, and drop it there. And you can then jump on it, and then jump off of it, and then we can continue to move it around the level and use it as needed. Come on. This is I apologize, you can't paste this because this is a no photo zone. So this is going to be the level of the puzzle. So you can drop it above it and then you can move it. So there you go. So that little red graded area is a no photo zone. You can't take pictures and you can't drop things there. So kind of just a little puzzle to drop it above it and let it fall. No big deal. And we do have this particular weird thing. I wonder what this is. Smiling at us. It's kind of awkward. Can we take it? No, we cannot. It's in a no photo zone. I should know that by now. So it looks like we can take a picture here. And it's teaching us we can rotate pictures to change the angle. So we took a picture of this thing, and now we can let it go, and he fell to his doom. Let's try that again. There we go. We want to attach him to that. And we can move him away. I'm going to actually check, see if we can get these stars up here, because there are loads of collectibles in this game. I can't get that crate. Loads of collectibles in the game that you definitely want to try and get, but it looks like unless he's attached to something, he's just going to fall. Let's see if we could take a quick peek over here. Maybe there's something we can do. Can we drop him here? I think I put him in a no photo zone, actually, so... I may have to restart now. So, whoop, we died. There you go. Battery out. So we will do this again and drop it. I'm going to talk a little bit about the actual unique mechanic. So, one of the things I really like about it is it's a unique way of just moving things around the level. In fact, if you think of other games that allow you to move things, I mean, really, it's just a hold button. Well, yeah, okay, it's just teaching me. There we go. Alright, we'll just leave the level. I like the idea of being able to just kind of move things around the level by clicking, taking a picture of it, and then moving it to another part. But really, my complaint, I guess, for something like that, and it's a minor complaint at best, is that really that unique? They're putting a unique, I guess, aesthetic to it with taking a picture. and moving it, as opposed to like grabbing it and pushing it around the level. But other games do similar things by just doing what I just said, where they are just picking things up and pushing them around. Again, what's the only thing really unique about this is the way they're doing it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just almost disguising it as something more unique than it actually is. But on the other hand, the game controls exceptionally well. The music is quite good. It's nothing that blows my mind like, say, FTL did, because FTL was that soundtrack is one of my favorite in a very, very long time. And I wonder if we can make this jump. I don't think we can. And we kind of need this, so let's take this with us. Alright. So we gotta be careful, because I feel like I don't want to fall into these spikes over here. There we go. Not bad. We could actually probably take this right here with us and plop this. I wonder if we can plop this from far. We can't be crouched when we plop it. And that's just like the weirdest way of saying placing. Come on. Is that going to be enough is the question. No, it's definitely not. Let's just take this with us. I don't know how... I think that's the exit, actually. So let's go find out what exactly we should be doing. So we're going to do that just to take a look. Ah, there's more over here. So we're going to play a little leapfrog. Another thing this game seems to like to do is play leapfrog with your objects. And this is actually a collectible right over here. There we go. We'll grab that and all the stars. Anything up here? No. Another thing you definitely want to do is scan the environment for collectibles, because they do tend to hide them. And you can cycle through your photos with Q and E in case you want to place things down. But with a collectible, you have to keep it in your inventory for it to be useful, obviously. Otherwise, if you leave it here, it doesn't matter if you took a picture of it before. If you leave it here, it doesn't come with you to the end of the level. Now, what do collectibles do? Good question. I don't think they really do much. Which, not necessarily a bad thing. It's just one of those things. What they do have is time. They have time trials that are, they'll always show the fastest one that the person has done. Let's see. Can I? How am I gonna get up there? How? Oh! Okay, that thing must have gotten squished in between. Alright, so we're back to the beginning. Great. Great, Mathis. Good. You're really good at this game. At the very least, we now know a little bit more about the levels, so we can, what? Okay, so the bottom of it kills you. Noted. I will say this. This bears repeating, in my opinion, though. This game is gorgeous. They've done a phenomenal job with just the artwork. The animation is nice and smooth. Absolutely just good work all the way around, a retro effect. They have done a phenomenal job with it. And I almost wish I had played this a little earlier. This is actually a really fun game. I wish I had discovered this game just a little earlier in my gaming career. I've played so many puzzle platformers this year alone. It's ridiculous. We can get rid of that. Get that photo out of there. Take a picture of that just to start to play leapfrog a little bit. And we need to figure out exactly how we're going to beat this level. I feel like I've been stuck on this one for a while now. So we are going to place one of these guys here because we need to get up there and collect those stars. Because, hey, we're playing a puzzle platformer and we need to collect all the collectibles. It's kind of just what it is. Alright. So can we discover the solution to this level? With my knowledge and my know-how, I'm assuming not, but we'll find out. Alright, so how do we get up there? We can almost make the jump as it is. I'm surprised with just this we can't do it. And we can't... Maybe we can jump on this. Alright, that works. So we'll take a picture of each one individually. Take a look around for any more collectibles. I don't see any, so we can jump on the star and get out of here. Very good, very good. So we'll move on to the next level. So, with the snapshot mechanic, as I was saying before, I think it's great. I just think they're presenting a relatively mundane mechanic that you see in a lot of platformers in general, putting a unique aesthetic on it and putting a unique kind of yeah, I think aesthetic's the right word, the word I'm kind of looking for there, on it, and making it out to be something it's not necessarily is. They're kind of making it out to be something brand new and exciting when really it's something you can do a lot in platformers in general. Not necessarily, like, again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And I feel like they could do a heck of a lot more with it, and I've just not seen them do that yet. And by that I mean maybe introduce puzzles where you're taking chunks of the level in general and moving them around in order to solve said puzzles. And because I don't see that happening, or I don't think that's going to happen, or at least not any time that any levels I've played, I feel like it's a lost opportunity. I feel like more could have been done with what they've done here. Because they've created something that could potentially be extremely unique and interesting and made it just a way to do something that, a way to do an already mundane mechanic that is already present in a lot of games. But I could be that's just me nitpicking. Again, the game is very solid. The controls are very tight, very responsive. Again, the music and the graphics themselves are exceptionally well done. A solid, you know, if I had to give it a quick rating, it's easily a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. And the puzzles already seem to be getting harder and harder as you go along. So, which is always something you look for in these types of games. You don't want to get repetitive, boring, and just easy in general. So we're going to go climb up this real quick and see if we can... Oh, that was not how I wanted to do that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Climb up this way. We'll take this picture. Plop that down. Ooh. Nice little statue. We'll swap out pictures real quick. We'll even plop this down just to make sure we get out of here nice and safe. And we'll take and move it slightly overward. Overward. Is that even a word? Overward? I don't think that is a word. Just making things up. And I don't think we can actually make that jump. No, we cannot. So what do we need to do? Well, we'll probably have to do this and that and use our collectible for that, but that's fine. Oh, no. And, of course, no checkpoints, so you start from scratch. And that is actually a small complaint of mine. Especially with these longer puzzles, and you mess up even once, that right there is you're done. I mean, you have to start all over again, and that is mildly obnoxious. Again, getting a little nitpicky on what's obviously quite a fantastic game, but sometimes you gotta point out the small negative things on games that are just otherwise fantastic all the way around. Alright, so let's see if we can get out of here and not die. So we need that, and then we'll just leave that for there. And I love when he ducks, he pulls down his ears. Very cute animation. Alright, so let's put this up here. Start moving things around. So again, we've already gone through this, and one of the fun things is playing through a level again, even if it's because you died. At the very least, you have the satisfaction of starting to breeze through it. And with the time trials and comparing your times to the #1 quickest person who's done it, and seeing you being even relatively close is always really fun. I'm tempted to go do the first level again and have it like mastered, because it's not that difficult. And the person who did it, I think I was 0.68 seconds behind the #1 person who did it. Alright, we'll move down here. Jump down here. We'll start piling things up like we did last time. Nice little balancing act. Take 3 pictures. Alright, let's try not to die this time. Where is the exit? Alright. So we have that down now. Do a little jump over this way. And we did it. Perfect. I'm curious. I just want to go through a couple more, maybe one or two more levels, and I really want to see if they introduce a more unique puzzle with the snapshot mechanic that they've introduced in the game. So we are going to unlock. We did collect 2 out of the 3 collectibles of the level. We did miss 1. And it's a mystery one. They're not going to tell us what it is. So that's unfortunate. I'd like to know what exactly I was looking for. I think everyone has a mysterious one. Oh, weird. One of us. So we'll go into this one right now. Bouncing away. And we'll check out this level. See what we can come across. Looks like we're going to have a bouncy thing we're going to be able to move around shortly. And are we going to be able to... Is it going to launch us? Yes, it is. And that obviously does something. Question is what? Ah. Alright, we got it. We can drop this real quick. We don't need it now. The question is, what do we use this for? I guess heading up in this way, but... We probably want to do something like we take its picture while we're jumping. Why can I not get it? It's just not fully in frame, I don't think. There we go, we got it. Let's get rid of this and this. Let's see if we can... Ah, no. Oh! Haha, there we go. That was dumb. That'll allow that. There, oh! Alright. I don't feel so stupid anymore. Can I? Nope, I can't get it. I wonder if we had brought the bouncy thing with us. Let's try. Let's just take a look and see if this is like a hidden thing over here. So we actually brought both things with us. Let's try not to get into the... Nope, nothing. Can't take a picture of yourself either. Let's check out the next part of bouncing away. See, the fastest time who did it, 14.75 seconds. This took me nearly 2 minutes. That's crazy. Obviously somebody who's replayed the level and whatnot, but that's just a level of mastery I don't have. You can play this game, by the way, with a gamepad, and I highly suggest if you're going to do it, make sure you use an Xbox 360 controller, but the keyboard and mouse controls work perfectly well. I felt no need to go get my Xbox controller and plug it in. These work. They're the WASD keys, the spacebar's jump, and none of that weird left-right with X's jump, which, I mean, works, but I will always prefer WASD with the spacebar. It just feels way more natural for someone who plays a lot of PC games. I think that's the case for a lot of people. So we can plop him down. Ooh, that's not what we want. Okay. Is this going to work the way I want it to? No. Oh, what we should do, and I'm being just stupid because of it, is do that. Oh, come on. Little physics puzzle involved. Physics are, well, they work. It's not Half-Life physics or anything, but they work. Almost. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead. Of course I'm dead. Jump up here. Let's try to get through this pretty much as quickly as we can. Jump up here easily enough. Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was up there. Huh. Hitting a ceiling there. Alright, let's see if we can get those stars up there. Come on. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. No. Yeah. So close. We'll give it one more go, and then we'll just get to the end of the level. I think this will be a good jumping point. Alright. Ah, perfect. I need to bring the jumping thing with me. Oh god. It's not gonna go well. I missed, of course. Not the head. Come on. Alright, I got it. So this is requiring some platforming prowess that I haven't needed in a long time, but I got it nonetheless. Now we can get out of here. No fall damage, thank goodness. So I'm a little robot. He doesn't take fall damage. Up we go. Jump up here. Now we have to make this jump. The bane of my current existence. Oh, come on. Is this gonna work? No, it is not. Alrighty. Well, I'll give it one more shot. If I don't go through this time, then I'm gonna call it quits. Besides, I think you get a good look at this game and how just really wonderful it actually is. Right, we'll try to make a quick break for the end here. As much as it's paining me to ignore all those extra stars up in that general direction, let's just try to get to the end. There may even be more to this level than we're aware, and we want to make sure we get to see it. Whoa! We did it. Okay, wow. And that's the end. Perfect! Well, I think that'll be my look here at Snapshot. I really think you guys have gotten a good look at it as well. Just kind of what it holds, how the Snapshot mechanic works, and again, the wonderful music and the hand-drawn art style, the really crisp, HD, bright art style and graphics that they use. Definitely a go buy. Whether it's $10, $5, $2, whatever price you get it for, it's only 3 months old. Definitely go get it. Support these types of companies and these kinds of indie games because these are the real gems of the indie scene that's starting to sprout up now that the indie scene is taking off. So thank you so much for swinging by my channel, guys, and supporting me. As always, I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you next time.